Thank you, Mr. Williams. Good evening to the listening and viewing audience. Today, I will briefly present the 2020 Atlantic Hurricane Season Forecast. As we all are aware, the hurricane season is from June the 1st to November the 30th each year. All leading institutions have indicated that we can expect an above average hurricane season, and as such, we here in St. Kitts and Nevis need to prepare for that. Based on that, we are looking at two leading institutions, the Colorado State University as well as the University of Arizona, and both of them are hinting that we can expect a above average hurricane season. The Colorado State University has indicated that we can expect 16 storms developing, 8 of which may develop into hurricane, and out of these 8, 4 of which may develop into major hurricane. Whereas the University of Arizona is hinting higher figures, where they're suggesting that we can see 19 storms developing, 10 of which can develop into hurricanes, and out of these 10, 5 of them can develop into major hurricanes. And when we talk about major hurricanes, we are speaking about categories 3, 4, and 5. As such, it is really important that we keep this in mind as we still deal with the whole COVID pandemic situation. Also, the reason that we are looking at this projection in terms of an above average season, because we are anticipating above average warm sea surface temperatures. And as such, we're also anticipating a possible La Nina developing this fall. And when we say La Nina conditions usually allows for favorable development of hurricanes in the Atlantic Ocean. Now, I just want to give you some basic preparedness tips as we move into the hurricane season. And I'm going to look at from a household level as well as the businesses level. It is always encouraging to ask the family to have a basic disaster plan in place. For example, know where you're going to go in the event that you are asked to evacuate. Have some kind of non-perishables on stock. Also, it is important that each family member know their responsibility. In terms of the businesses, though, you're looking at a similar approach. The businesses are encouraged to have a disaster plan, and they also encouraged to ensure that each member of staff know their role before, during, and after any potential impact from a storm. And it's also important for the business sector to ensure that you start backing up your files, because you never know when a storm may impact us. Now, some important things to remember and to note and keep in mind. Know your emergency contacts. For example, the police, the hospital, NEMO, Red Cross, etc. These are just some examples. Also, know where you're going to get your information from. You need to know your authoritative source for your information. And again, these info weather, we're looking at NEMA, the Met Services, or NEMD. And also, we are encouraging the general public, be ready to respond and act if you are called upon. To end, start preparing now. Do not wait until you're under the threat of a storm to start preparing. I thank you, and I look forward to answering any questions that you may have later.